Hi, welcome to Lesson 7 of Zero to Hero program. Today's topic is on using phrasal prepositions or conjunctions when dealing with formal conversation. What are phrasal prepositions? Well, let me give you a few examples. Have you ever heard of people using phrases like insofar as? Insofar as means to the extent that. Insofar as my memory serves me, our company has established since 1950, and the CEO at that time was an American. By far means to the most extreme or evidence degree. She is by far the best executive in the company. As a matter of fact means in fact or actually. He is not bad. As a matter of fact, he is very efficient. As opposed to. You use this phrase to start a sentence which is opposite to what you have just said. In view of. In view of the proposal of abolishment of UPSR and PMR exams, we should take into considerations of what parents and teachers have to say on this matter. Well, I've listed many phrasal prepositions in my book, page 230, and as such, you can go through the rest. What are those conjunctions which are used in speeches, interviews, or formal conversation? Generally speaking. Well, I asked my students, generally speaking, most of them do not know how to use this phrase, generally speaking. It means broadly speaking or roughly speaking. Well, let me make another sentence. Generally speaking, most people don't get married until after the age of 25. Get it? So you can also use by and large. Essentially means basically. When Dr. Nguyen Yen was interviewed with the question, what is your job like and what issues do you face on a regular basis? She answered, essentially, my job is to promote to the world the appeal of Malaysia as a holiday destination. Incidentally, used when a person has something more to say. It can mean by the way. Essentially, you can use incidentally whenever you want to switch to another sentence. In this respect means on that point or on this matter. What is having said that? It means nonetheless or but. I like my job. It gives me career satisfaction. Having said that, the work seems to be very stressful with long hours, and I don't have time for my private life. Having said that also means now that we have covered this topic and we're going to move on to the next topic. When you have finished explaining a topic, you can say having said that and tell something about the plan or whatever is next. On the other hand, means opposite to what you have just said. Well, I've gathered most of the commonly used phrases in formal conversation under these two categories, so to speak. Have you ever heard people using per se before? Well, per se is I think this is an adverb, but let's not worry about the grammar part of it. The first time I heard this word, it was unusual to me. But since my lecturer has used it for almost 10 times in every lecture, so I got the meaning of his pet phrase. Per se means by itself. For example, the system per se can save a lot of money. This lesson is a bit advanced for beginners. If you are lost, just keep in mind on the meanings of the phrases per se will do. Next time when you hear people using, at least you can understand the meanings of them. As you listen more to how people use them in formal conversation, you will get used to them. One day, it will just flow out from your mouth. And when it happens, congratulations. You're no longer at the basic stage. I'll see you in next lesson. Bye.